So hello everyone and welcome back to Age of Wonders. Here we are again in the situation that we were left in, and healing is used, so can't use that. I could probably take my unicorn for a short while here to heal at least someone. Probably the centaur would be the best. So that is fortifying. That is heading into that direction. And I think I want this unicorn into here as well. They are certainly gathering up into this, well, into their town area. The orcs actually finally captured this place. Took long enough, I would say. And they captured... they just spawned a battle in there. So, let's see. Can I see where... I suppose it's happened some time ago already. In here. They captured it. Yeah, quite easily. Yeah, it didn't even actually break the wall yet. But they just have enough archers, and I suppose... Though, in reality, this unit should have been able to go into a hiding, but I suppose it was in a bad position shooting this or something weird, so that they were actually still able to capture it, but oh well. Well, at least the Hymens are now moving into that direction when we took this town, so that they don't need to be worried about it. Kind of nice. I suppose I will be, at the same time that I'm gonna be annoying these lizard men, I'm gonna be concentrating in gathering troops here and starting to declare war on the humans and go into their direction so that we can do something a little bit more here. They have an elf hero too, so that this hero could get some action as well. So let's see what kind of troops I would want to be gathering up with him. Yeah, it's producing Titan, but then I do think we need at least these healer units. And we do need catapults, so let's install that. Or I would rather have catapults to destroy walls than that unit. So let's take a few catapults. And I suppose I could take one ballista there too. Anything else? Or actually, I wouldn't necessarily need the catapult. I can just take elephants here. From here. Elephants are units too that can break walls, so I suppose I could produce a few elephants. Maybe see about doing catapults, but not necessarily. So, yeah, and this is installing that unit. Halfling Slinger. This isn't doing anything actually at the moment. I suppose I could make one of those. And a few more centaurs, I just like them. Not enough gold, that is installing. Yeah, everything's fine in there. Yeah, basically cannot move forward. So let's just go and capture these places again, so that they won't be having them. I suppose I can leave my unicorn here to hang around and see if we need to be capturing any other places. And then this has fortified, so that's great. It could fortify a little bit more and then possibly install this ballista. That could be a good idea. Well, they're basically leaving it to me to just take, so I suppose that's what I have to do. If they completely just leave it for me to take it and they just all gather here into this kind of group, then I just take it, and that's pretty much it. No really reason not to. No reason whatsoever. And could be using these healings. Did I use the unicorn's healing? Yeah, I did. But here's the elf cleric at least. Heal her. And I think, yeah, this place has been... Yeah, well, now we can see that there's some more extra movement here. So how many units they have that can actually break the wall? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the catapults can shoot from far away, so that will be hard to try to win. So maybe let's not install anything more, but actually that takes 3 turns to do, so I cannot really do that. Let's just produce a few more archers, and well, if we can be lucky enough to still build an elephant, suppose I can do that. I think I'm gonna be taking these 3 here too, just as an extra protection. They're probably going to be attacking here nevertheless first. I could be moving more troops from here too, but I don't know if I want to necessarily. I really want to still try to also do, well, complete things here so that I could possibly attack into the human direction then soon enough. Oh, let's see. At least this is they're doing the halfling rogue. I don't really want to be moving these troops. Nevertheless, it's not that big of a deal if the orcs capture this area. So, as such, it's pretty fine. If I would attack this group, I would have to be fighting like a lot of troops. If I would attack something, it would have to be this troop here, probably. Then I would at least be able to surround that group with these 2. In maximum, I could get 3 groups there to attack. And then I would have to be dealing with all of these at once, but that would be okay. Well, it's a possibility that I can try to do soon enough, but rather not just yet. Is there any spells that I should be thinking of casting? I could cast some extra spells on these guys. It hardens the target unit's body. I think Stone Skin might be quite nice. I think we might want to... Maybe I should also do it for this Pony Rider, because he already got the golden medal, so I suppose we could be trying to protect him a little bit. Nevertheless, even if I hardly ever try to be doing these kind of things for, well, these kind of small units, but, well, I kind of would feel sad nevertheless if this unit would die, so maybe I could. And especially want to do it for the Unicorn and the Valkyries, as they already have golden or silver medals, and, well, Gold Dragon is Gold Dragon, so I suppose I could. And let's just then change the power disruption. If only I would know how to speak a little bit. It's not that big of a deal that we don't get more spells quicker. At least for the time being. So it increases the defense pretty nicely overall. So then at least these units have harder time dying. It gives +2 to defense. This guy would only have 1 otherwise, so it does have nevertheless a pretty nice attack, so I suppose it could be quite nice to have that sort of thing. Then I had at least the Holy Champion on this Unicorn, right? Yeah, against the evil forces, but these guys aren't evil, so that's kind of a little bit maybe waste here. Maybe I should take that off actually from the Unicorn. I'll be keeping it on my own main character though. I had 6 defense. This guy has only 1. That's little. I suppose he could be casting Stone Skin too. Would be kind of funny to be casting Holy Champion on this guy. Attack and damage. That would be nice too, but this will help keep us better alive. So I think that could be very much indeed nice. Oh, and this unicorn could be healing someone as well. Okay. Maybe I could take this scorpion at least into here still. Then we would have at least 1 extra unit in that direction. And then what? Oh, that place basically has to try and see if it could try to... Well, at least we have no problems with gold, but the mana situation isn't as great now then. Oh well. They are certainly cluttering up their troops. Quite certainly. I actually think it might be better to have this here nevertheless. Would kind of think that they might be catering. Well, it depends how they want to be catering their troops into that direction. Yes, you move there. Well, at least the Highmans are finally able to start actually moving and doing something. Now that we secured their border here. So that's nice. Actually getting some use out of the allies too, in that way too. Dwarves just gone already back into hiding, I suppose. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could try the attack. There's 4 ballistas. Hero is level 15. 1 more ballista. So we would be fighting this, and this group basically if we would go and attack from here. That is quite a lot. That is quite a lot. At least I think we need to be healing first a little bit more. And at least not be cursed. We're cursed for 1 more day, so definitely need to wait for the next turn just for the fact that we're not cursed then anymore. Prevents the unit from healing normally. Yeah, well, that's something that I did notice when these guys are not healing. Not a good idea to be attacking them with, well, units that are in that condition. They are moving, catering. I suppose this could at least build a few extra units. When only the queuing would work. This can continue moving. And yeah, I suppose I'm not doing anything there. Nature Elemental is going to be ready next turn. Then there's going to be the Halfling Rogue. Yeah, I suppose that's it. Someone made a level. Well, there's a nice line with the Dark Elves. For sure. Okay, this was able to install this Nature Elemental, so now we can actually produce one. Well, again, after we get the money, but at least the Astra is installing now too. So it's all okay. All pretty okay. They are kind of moving slowly, so maybe I could even try to see about doing one Sandworm. But I'll see. Catapults would be useful to be able to try to do something against those catapults that they have without going outside the town borders. But we'll see. We'll see what they do or decide to be doing. Soon enough, I'm sure. And yeah. I think we can wait at least one more turn so that everyone is healed up. And we have the healing for everyone. As said, not necessarily that good of an idea to be going and attacking while some are still wounded. And we don't really have any spells that would be helping us without, well, of course summon spells, but otherwise not really anything damaging spells that we would be able to cast against them. This would be a complete waste of time. So, waiting for the next turn. Well, Warp Party got installed. What would we like to have then? Well, Divine Storm would be one. Level Terrain, that could be fun though. I suppose I'll just take this disjunction. So we'll have that. Interesting that they haven't really wanted to be doing anything specific yet. Oh well. Oh, I could actually also be moving this ship sometimes, but on the other hand, it could actually be here to keep an eye on these goblins. It's kind of nice to know how many troops they have and what they are planning on doing. I think that would be a pretty good idea after all. Halflings are here. I don't really need to be worrying about halflings that much. Interesting that this Astra is starting to fly into there to explore, I suppose, that area. I don't know. Maybe it wants to explore every little spot in the world or something. At least I don't really know any other specific reason. Turtle Pallistas. Turtle Pallistas don't really have any specific, well, differences to other kind of ballistas other than just that Turtle Pallistas can swim, I think. Otherwise, I think they are pretty much the same as the other kind of ballistas. Let's see. So it has 7, 5, 3, 3 swimming. 7, 5, 3, 3. It's better, I think, in other ways too. Yeah. So then those would definitely be worth more of our time than the other kind of ballistas. These turtle ballistas. Well, it's nice. Never really paid attention that much if they are actually a lot better, but they at least seem to be a lot better. So that's nice. Okay, do I want to still attack this turn or not? Well, this one isn't really healed up, so I suppose I'll attack or see about attacking next turn. Okay. Well, then we can try it out, how it will be going. And we also got level. Just would know what I would like to take. Would be nice. Vision. Spellcasting 5 would be one option. Parry, what did it do? First strike against the unit. Well, that could be very nice if I would want to have the... take that. I suppose I'll take that. Just for defensive purposes, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be handy. Then what else? Something with 5 points. Maybe I should just increase defense with 1 extra point. That would be useful. So that my unit is able to handle more. We would have some more units in there too now, though. They really don't want to be attacking, at least immediately. Interestingly enough. It's coming, it's installing.